what's up everybody? In this video, we're gonna be doing a pretty big unboxing video as I've had stuff stacking up for the past week or two. I've been busy with the holidays. I thought I might take you guys along for the ride. We've got stuff from a bunch of different companies here, and I've got more on the way too. So if you find these videos interesting or helpful or anything, let me know in the comments below. I'll keep making them. And if not, that's okay too. I'm gonna move these out of the way, just give myself a little bit more room here. My plan is to unbox each and every one of these boxes, go over what's inside, obviously who it's from, and just give you a brief overview of my initial impressions. Obviously nothing in depth, it's nothing I will have used or actually hit with. So starting with this one, and this is from Aiso Pickleball. And you actually probably know Aiso Pickleball. They've got to be one of the biggest YouTube channels. I think it's a lot of tutorial stuff. They make the Dink Master, if you're familiar with that. All right, so right off the bat, we've got some lead-free pickleball weights. These are 3 grams a piece. And these are nice to be lead-free if you can. I've been using that magnetic tape. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's pretty cool, but this is what I expected this to be. We'll just toss that. This is the Banger, which is a paddle. It might be their first paddle. I'm not sure. Trying to remember on this thing when they reached out to me, but definitely a power paddle, I believe. Of course, you know, it still has some control and it still feels great and plush, and we'll put that to the test. So this is an elongated paddle. Wow, like doesn't feel, like does feel gritty, but not really crazy. But one of the cool things with this, so edgeless, elongated, this power paddle, carbon fiber face. It's got this kind of cool, I don't know if you can see it, this cool like electric, like, you know, lightning strike almost pattern on it or something. But one of the things that you can probably see, I mentioned the bounce pods that they have. So kind of like they're not lead tape or strips or whatever. And you can see there's kind of these pre-printed spots for them. Obviously you can put them wherever you want. These are kind of the more popular areas. It would be cool if it said what they, you know, what they enhanced or whatever. But yeah, helps with lining it up for sure. All right, moving on to the next box, which is also from Aiso. All right, cool. So paddle companies, take note. Look, you don't have to, but I always appreciate it when you can send me 2 paddles. I'm somebody who takes pride in the video quality, the production quality of my videos, and that can take a lot of time. And finding that time is not always easy. So this is the purple version of the Aiso Banger. Having 2 paddles is huge. It lets me take this paddle right away, go out and hit with it, while also having another paddle that I can keep in perfect condition, that I can shoot B-roll for when I kind of, you know, have the time to do that or fit it into my schedule. So thanks to Aiso Pickleball, these things, you know, it's interesting. I don't know a lot about these. I think they're new, like I said. I don't think I've seen any reviews. I'll be curious to try it out and see what it feels like. Moving on, let's go right into Pickleball Apes here. All right, so in here, we got the Pulse X. Now you guys saw the Pulse series. I've got a video on it. You can watch the whole Pulse series. That was the Pulse V, the Pulse S, and the Pulse E, which is an extra elongated shape. Trying to think where it is. I think it's in my basement. But this is the Pulse X, which is coming out soon, and this is more of the standard elongated shape. So that extra elongated, look, it was a blast, but the sweet spot for me was really narrow, if I remember correctly. I don't remember what the twist weight was, but I don't think it was that high. Like it was, you know, you were kind of going beyond the threshold of a normal elongated paddle. So the X might be right up my alley. I really liked the S. Was kind of what I was drawn to. A lot of people like the V, I remember. But yeah, kind of a standard elongated paddle. Not much else different, you know, to my eyes, of course. Yeah, excited to try this out because this was a really good series. If you guys missed it, check out that video. This has been kind of in talks with a lot of people for one of the better paddle series to come out this year. And I think you know, not that they're ditching the E, but having that other option that's more of a standard shape. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good thing for them. All right, on top of that, we got some hats. Nice, I like these. Oh, this is a pretty cool color. I like that. They got all these holes in it, make pretty lightweight, I would imagine. Nice quality hats. Maybe we'll do some giveaways for these or something. Oh, and then their tour, I think this is their tour bag. Now, I've seen one of these. If you guys know Matt from Matt's Pickleball, he had one of these last time I played with him. I remember it's just like this middle compartment is just huge. Let's see here. So yeah, this is that, you know, flap. So unzips all the way. That's always nice. I got a shoe compartment down here for sure. And then you can see, like, you know, all these bags spread out like this, but this middle compartment is just massive on this thing. Yeah, that's super nice. And you got these like pockets on the sides. Let's get rid of this. Pockets on this side, looks pretty similar. Insulated paddle pockets. I think there's one here too. Yep, got another one. Cool. Yeah, that's a nice bag. You know, it's interesting. Like, it seems pretty well designed. The material seems good. It's not like the best feeling bag I've ever felt in my life, but it does feel decent. You've got the vented shoe pocket down here. This kind of has like, you know, if you're moving up from just like having a backpack, I don't know what this is priced at. That would probably play into my recommendation or not, but there is a lot of pockets, which I like. And I imagine this is like a good, you know, kind of first venture into if you want to go the pro tour or like the tour bag type thing. Probably fits 4 paddles in the compartments. Obviously you can fit way more in here if that's what you chose to use it for. Yeah, this is a nice bag, and it looks nice too. So thanks to Pickleball Apes for that. Throw all this stuff down in their box. All right, moving on. It's coming from Aiso, A-I-S-O. I think that's how you pronounce it. They reached out to me. I've never heard of them, full disclosure. They reached out to me. I'm gonna stab myself. Please hold. Yeah, so there you go. Aiso Ryu. Got a little dragon on there. This pattern this is like the Invader, kind of like this crazy, I don't know if you can see it when the light hits it, but got that crazy like titanium pattern. I don't know that it is titanium. I don't remember top of my head. 15 millimeter. And I'm pretty sure, and I won't cut this, I'll hold myself to it if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure they said this was a Gen 3 paddle. So that's going to be that, you know, floating core, trampoline effect, something like that. And I think it was like really cheap. I think that's why I was interested in it. I want to say it was like 90 bucks or like 110 or something. So I don't know, we'll test it out. I like the shape of this, kind of that hybrid, but like, yeah, I don't know, it'd be fun to play with. Looks nice. We'll see. Thank you to Aiso. We'll check this out, see what it feels like. All right, moving on. We've got Winner's Edge. Okay, I know what these are because I think this is the only thing they make. And you guys have probably seen these. I know that Chris and Isaac talked about these in a somewhat recent podcast. And these are the pickleball shoes. In fact, that is what they're called. They are called, well, I think the ultimate pickleball shoe. But I think their website is like pickleballshoes.com or something like that. I'll put it down here or something when I get it right. Also, for all this stuff, guys, you can probably use the code Pickleball Blast and it will get you something, you know, on their site. So 10% off, 15% off, something like that. I'm not quite sure. It varies place to place. But yeah, if you're interested in any of this stuff, check that out. So these are, well, I'll just hold one up. These are the pickleball shoe. I think there have been some pros using these as well. I'm very curious about these. I've really consistently used one shoe or one shoe brand. I've pretty much always used the head revolts, the 4 and then the 4.5s. I had some issues with the 4.5s though, actually. So I looked for something else. I'm trying another pair right now that has been okay so far, but very interested in these. A little bit different, you know, right off the bat. So this bottom, You can see the pattern on here probably. We'll try to zoom in and show you. It's not really what you see on the bottom of other shoes. So I'll be curious to see how this, I mean, this feels so grippy. And then you'll also see another big thing that stands out to me. This is so robust. So everything usually has that kind of like toe guard or I don't know, edge guard, something like that. But this is like above and beyond. So this will be cool to try out. And they've got this like little, you see this? Let's take this sip. Got this little, like this whole thing is like a neoprene. It reminds me of like a wetsuit for surfing. It's like a neoprene like sock that goes all the way down. I think it goes all the way down to the toe here. And you can see it back here too, and it's in the sides here too. I assume you're still supposed to wear socks, but yeah, I don't know, something a little different. So we'll be trying these out. I guess I don't need that. Moving on. All right, we'll go here. This is from 60. 60, one of my favorite brands. I'm not using their paddle currently, but that was my first, my first like real paddle upgrade was the 60 double black diamond. So been super cool keeping in touch with them. And these are, I think this is their 2 bags. So they just released 2, I think it's 2 new bags. I think one is an updated version, one's entirely new. So up here, we've got the backpack. And this thing looks really nice. This is some nice material. This just feels super high quality. My plan is to do a review video, probably just on the 60 backpacks. Kind of a, comparison, I guess, between the two. But yeah, right off the bat, this is like a really cool, like if you don't want that like tour bag, longer setup like we saw with Pickleball Apes, this could be a really cool kind of route to go. I know a lot of people like the kitchen bag, which is awesome. That thing looks so great. Looks like my camera gear bags. But yeah, this just looks really nice. Let's see on the inside here. So right off the bat, it comes with like a, what are these called? Like a pull string bag or something like that. That's not it. And like a little smaller compartment. I don't know exactly. I think this is probably just for like organization. Maybe put your shoes in here, and I don't know if you want to put like grips or sunglasses or something in here. That's cool. In here though, you can kind of see the pink lined 60. Nice that it's pink. You don't lose stuff in here. When it's black, you can kind of lose stuff. And then you've got a couple compartments here for paddles to go straight down in there. Obviously, you could probably throw more in this main section if you wanted. Net bag up here. Yeah, there's like a lot of compartments, which is cool. Obviously, the big, you can throw water in there or whatever. And yeah, just high quality all around. Double fence hangers or whatever. We open this up. It's got more organization. So the small stuff, keys, phone, that kind of thing. Main pocket, net pockets, bunch of smaller pockets throughout here. I think you've also got, there's one in here too. Yeah. I like this bag. I think this is a great, like, if you're not looking for like that tour bag, if you don't want to bring, like if you want to bring like 2 or 3 paddles instead of like 5 or 6, you know what I mean? This is great. I know they have this color. They've got black. They've got one other color, I believe, as well. But yeah, I love this. And then, now that I just trashed tour bags, not actually, obviously they're great, but if you don't need that size, then might not make sense. Yeah, so again, the thing that really strikes you right off the bat is just like the quality. This is really nice quality. It's not leather, I know that, but it does kind of feel like that, like soft leather almost. All right, yeah, so I mentioned, I think that other bag, that pink one, I think that's their new bag. And then I think they had this bag, but they updated it or something like that. I could be wrong. So got some side pockets, which is nice. Got these paddle compartments. Got them on both sides. Kind of a similar setup on both sides, I believe. A little bit different on this side. Different shaped pocket here, and then that net pocket. Oh, and this is kind of that phone, like, you know, phone, keys, wallet, that kind of thing. Similar to what we saw on the pink bag. Got a nice vented shoe compartment here. Got a big open like vent on it. Get some airflow in there, which is nice. This side is that, oh, we do have something on this side too. Aside from the hooks and whatever, let's see what this is. This is all like compressed from, you know, sitting in a box that was like that thick. All right, so this is a, this looks like a cooler or something, you know what I mean? Like put some colder drinks in here or some food. It's insulated, so yeah, that's a good idea. I don't think I've had that in a bag before. I haven't had that many bags though. And then the main compartment. Okay, interesting the way that opens up. So inside we see this is that that insulated, you know, cooler that we just saw. Obviously, if you're not using it, compresses. This is the shoe bag, just like in any bag. There's still a good amount of space in here. Throw some clothes, balls, that kind of thing. So yeah, I really like this. I'm usually using like tour bags like this, just because I'm usually bringing a lot of paddles when I play. A lot of paddles I want to test out or things like that. But man, I don't think you can go wrong with either of these bags for sure. And yeah, just really high quality. You got these really thick rubber bottoms if you're setting them on the ground. The pink one had that too. Yeah, check those bags out. You can, I know for sure you can use the code Pickleball Blast on those. I think it gets you 10% off, 15% off, something like that. All right, last box. Thanks for sticking around, guys. I know it's been a long one, but I got to get these open so I can start testing them, playing with them, etc. This is from Chorus. So you've seen a few Chorus videos on my channel. Chorus is awesome. Matt is awesome. If you've, you know, worked with him, talked with him, yeah, just a great guy. All right, let's cut this mountain of boxes behind me. All right, so one of the cool things that Chorus does, now that I bent it, is when they send out paddles for reviewers, they send it with a, you know, sheet of paper that kind of just goes over the broad, you know, what's different with these paddles, what were we trying to accomplish, what are some FAQs or things that we were asked a bunch. So right here we have the Super Court series and the Echo series. These are the next two paddles coming from Chorus. And I can tell you when. Let's see, this is January 27th for Super Court, February 10th for Echo. Matt, if you are watching, I love these. Thank you so much. Mainly because it's hard, you know, we get sent a lot of paddles. It is hard to always keep things straight. So when I get these paddles, I will stack them where I keep my paddles that I have yet to review or shoot any B-roll for. And I will always keep this piece of paper on top. A lot of people email it. It's still great. Any information is always appreciated. But yeah, it's nice to just have this. So let's just open one of these. We'll do the EX for each because that's what's on top. So this is going to be the Super Court. I believe this is supposed to fit kind of in between the Fire and the Shapeshifter. So this is going to be a little more power than the Shapeshifter. I think it's a similar setup. It's carbon fiber, fiberglass, carbon fiber, something like that, CFC. The Shapeshifter fiberglass was on the bottom layer. The Fire, I think it was the top layer. And then this, it's the middle layer. So that plays a big role in that. Obviously not the only thing that goes into it. Just changing their general construction and then introducing their new shapes. That's another big thing for this. So you got this kind of forest green paddle cover. I like that. And one of the things with these specifically is the look of these things. Like you can see that it's got that like retro look. I really, really like that. The brown handle, like I know it's not leather, but like the brown leather handle or whatever, that's sick. Yeah, kind of off-white, beige almost around it. Yeah, this thing, I've heard really good things. I never hit the original, obviously haven't hit these yet, but man, this might be right what you're looking for. Like that Fire to me, there was some instability. You had to add weight to it, which I think complicates things for some people. It was very powerful, especially when you added weight, which was great. The Super Court I really enjoyed, especially the EX, but I did want a little more power, especially from the HX and SX. And so this might be like that perfect, happy middle ground. Yeah, so very cool. And then the Echo, I don't know as much about this. Let's open this up. And all right, I want to say, you got that same forest green thing. I want to say the Echo is trying to be their kind of like entry point. So just slightly cheaper. All of their paddles are already like very well priced, I would say. But I think they're trying to beat that just a little bit while still, you know, maintaining a pretty high quality. This is the EX. Again, it will come in the HX and SX as well, which are here. So HX is the hybrid shape, SX is the standard. And yeah, it should be pretty cool. Excited to try this out as well. This is February, so this will be a little bit later. All right, that's all I've got for you guys today. We opened paddles, bags, accessories, shoes, and more paddles, I guess, as well. I would love, again, to hear from you guys in the comments if you like watching unboxing videos, if you like seeing some new stuff that's coming to pickleball soon. Let me know. It helps me know if I should continue to make things like this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.